Hi, so in this video, I'll teach what is loop. So looping is used in any programming language for repeating a block of code for a particular time. Like if you want to execute a code, like you want to write your name or anything like more than 2 times, you can use loops. So loops allows you to execute a block of code until it meet a particular specified test condition. So there are three types of loops in C: for, while, and do while. So let's see the for loop first. So what happens in for loop? Here a statement will be initialized first, then it will check whether a particular test condition is true or false. If it needs the test condition to be true, then it will execute the statement. If the condition is false, then the loop will simply terminate. So it looks like this. For suppose, for I equal to 0. Now suppose you want to print your name for 5 times. So this is your condition. First you initialize a statement or initialize a variable, suppose in I. That means if you want to show your name for 5 times, that means you have to initialize a variable first, or you can say it's more like a counter. Using that counter, you can tell the program how many times you want to execute the block of code inside the for loop. So you initialize the variable first, suppose just I. Then inside the for loop, first there will be initialization that I will start from 0. Then the test condition is I less than equal to 5. That means I want to run this code for 5 times, less than equal to 5 times. So it will increment from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then after that you need to increment the counter. So it will be I plus plus. So for inside this loop, you simply want to print your name, or suppose hi, how are you? So you just want to print this line for 5 times. Now you just run it. See, it's showing 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why 6? Because we have initiated it from 0. So from 0 to 5 there are 6. If you initialize it from 1, it will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From 1 to 5. Okay, so it depends on you from where you want to start it, from either 0 or 1. If you change the condition, suppose 10, it will run in 10 times. Now if you want to just less than 5, it will show 1, 2, 3, 4 times, because it's starting from 1 and it will run until it's less than 5, not equal to 5. Okay, so in for loop, first this is the initialization step, I equal to 1. That means you want your counter to set at 1. Then it will, the statement inside the for loop will run until it meets the condition, which is I less than equal to 5. Then in every step you are going to increase the counter. That means when I equal to 1, first it will run, then it will go back to the loop again, then it becomes I becomes 2, then it will again print it, Then again it will go to the statement. Next it's 3. Condition is not satisfied yet. It will run again, then increment the counter. Next I is 4. It will print again and increment the counter again. Next it will be 5. The moment it becomes 5, that means it has satisfied the condition. So it will simply terminate the loop. Now, what is while loop? While loop and do while loop is a bit similar. Just the difference is, in while loop, it checks the condition first, and in do while loop, it executes the code first, then it tests the condition. So let's just see. So suppose same line, while I less than equal to 5, I want to print this line. Here you have to extra to increment the counter value like this, I equal to I plus 1. Okay, so first it will start from 0 or 1, it will print the code, then next it will increment the counter and go to the checking condition again. So if you run the code, see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's starting from 0. So if you don't define like I equal to 0 or I equal to 1, then it will automatically start from I equal to 0. So by default, I is initiated from 0. So now for the do while loop, what happens? You write do here, means do this. First do this means you write your program, you print your line until when you check the condition at the exiting point. Now run again, see you are getting the same. So for loop, the initialization, test condition and the counter increment will happen in this simple one-liner that will be separated by semicolon, if you remember the expression. Then for while loop, the test condition will be checked first. So until and unless it satisfies the condition, it will keep running this code and will increment the counter every time. Then in do while loop, it will first ask the program to do, means print this line and increment the counter and check the condition, test condition at the end. So I hope it's clear.